As legend tells, the twins were fed beneath the shadow of ancient trees. A sign from the gods marked upon them. The twin brothers, Romulus and Remus, grew into strong, fearless, and formidable young men. Among the shepherd folk of the hills, the brothers were known for their strength and bold spirit, standing firm against thieves and wild men who wandered the land. Yet fate, ever watchful, drew near to them, and in a clash of men Remus was taken by those who served Amulius and brought before the king. There, through doubt, through knowing eyes, and through quiet whispers, the truth began to rise. They were no sons of the wild, they were of royal blood, grandsons of Numitor, the true king of Alba Longa, whose line had been cast down. When this truth was made known, the brothers called upon those who had long suffered under harsh rule, and what began in silence grew into a rising storm. Together, they returned to Alba Longa, not as wanderers but as heirs, and they cast down Amulius, ending his cruel reign and set Numitor once more upon his throne. Yet their path did not end in that city of their birth, for their hearts were drawn back to the river that had spared them, to the banks of the Tiber, where the land rose in 7 great hills beneath the open sky. There they beheld a vision, a place fit for a city yet to be, strong by nature and blessed in its ground. But though they shared this dream, they could not walk as one. Romulus set his will upon the Palatine Hill, while Remus looked to the Aventine, and neither would bend, for pride had taken root where brotherhood once stood. So they turned to the gods above, seeking a sign to guide their claim. They watched the heavens in silence, and the birds became their answer. Remus saw 6 pass across the sky, yet Romulus spoke of 12, and the sign was clouded by doubt. Harsh words followed, trust gave way to anger, and the bond between them began to break. Still, Romulus pressed on, marking the bounds of his city upon the Palatine, raising the first low walls with sacred purpose. But Remus, in scorn and defiance, leapt across those stones, showing how easily they might be crossed. In that moment, all was lost, for Romulus, seized by wrath, struck his brother down. Thus fell Remus, and with him fell the last of their shared dream. From that sorrow rose a city, born of will, of fate, and of blood. Romulus gave it his name, Rome.